and my client came over here together. There wasn't a plan between Torner and my client and Equinenzia. But more importantly, Torner's gun is responsible for killing Anisha, not my client. And not even Equinenzia. Now, my point is that Equinenzia, maybe they got a shot there. But she's not even responsible. So, in the court instruction itself, an accomplice is criminally responsible for all acts committed by a confederate, committed by an accomplice. The question then becomes, is Torner my client's accomplice? No. I mean, it's just, again, getting creative with all the powers that they have at their disposal to hold somebody accountable. Torner's dead and gone, unfortunately. So we can't hold him accountable. Can't charge him. So we're gonna put that on him. On Mr. Ford. Because he's talking crap. That's just far-fetched. He even said it wasn't even supposed to go down this way. That's what he told the detective. It wasn't supposed to go down that way. I submit to you, had Torner not pointed the gun at which is an intervening cause between my client talking smack, talking crazy or whatever, Torner pointing the gun is what caused everything to happen. It's what put everything into place. But for Torner doing what he did, he'd still be alive. My client's walking away. So Shan cannot be criminally responsible for Torner's actions. He's not a confederate. And on top of that, they're not even, where's the burglary? Somebody, help me understand. Help me wrap my mind around the burglary. The burglary is predicated on, Torner shuts the door in his face and he goes like this, and the door was open for a considerable amount of time. He's just standing there. Where's the entry? Where does he break and enter? You're the judges of both the law and the facts. Burglary is not even there. So, again, on this count alone, I'm saying that they failed to prove each essential element beyond a reasonable doubt. Why? Torner's not a confederate. Torner's not acting in concert with my client. Torner's the one that killed Anisha. So therefore, my client can't be criminally responsible for what Torner did. They're going to come and say, but for. Who would have predicted specifically Torner doing what he did? My client had ample opportunity to point at Torner at the porch, and he didn't. So again, he can't be criminally responsible for Torner's actions. That's just ridiculous. Count 2, murder and attempted burglary. First, you need to prove that Shan intended to commit a burglary. And that's defined as the intent to break and enter the dwelling of another with the intent to commit a felony or theft. Again, back to the acting in concert, there's no proof to suggest that they went over there to commit a crime. The proof, more than anything else, suggests that they went over there to talk. There's no breaking and entering at that door. Come on. Breaking and entering? Come on. Burglary? Come on. Based upon these facts? Where's the proof that he intended to break and enter? And for the attempt, they need to prove that he took a substantial step toward the commission of the crime of burglary. A substantial step. Substantial. I'm trying to think of the sentence. Substantial is considerable step. A huge step. And by the way, the state has to prove all of these elements beyond a reasonable doubt. So, in closing, I'm asking you, don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Yes, someone lost their lives, unfortunately, tragically. Torner was taken from us. And so was, and Anisha was taken from us as well. But is he guilty of the crimes charged? To say that he didn't act in self-defense, he had to make a split-second decision. Would you rather be, some people used to say, would you rather be judged by 12 or carried by 6? And that he did what each and every one of you would have done. You might say, well, I wouldn't have gone over to the house, and I wouldn't have been talking crazy like that. That aside, okay, bar fight or whatever, you're walking away. And in the split, you have to make a split-second decision. That gun is the very, looking down the barrel of that gun. I firmly believe that he did what each and every one of you would have done. He did what I would have done. What I would have done. Especially when the mother of my unborn child is there. And actually, he's there advocating on behalf of Anisha. He's there advocating on behalf of Anisha. So we're going to convict the guy for being there to advocate on behalf of Anisha, convict the guy for not even killing Anisha. He's there advocating for her. He did what each and every one of you would have done under the circumstances. So again, you are the judges of both the law and the facts. This policy makes the law of no effect. Self-defense, what kind of precedent? Don't just think about what kind of precedent are we setting going forward. And I'm confident that you will come back with an acquittal on all counts.